Okay, here we are, maiden ride on my new bike. It is definitely heavier. Now, I don't have quite as much control on my, or let's say it's harder to turn left and right. I guess I have some control, but it's not as easy to turn. The ride's smooth, so that's good. Seat's not all that comfortable at the moment. It seems like maybe I'm leaning it forward too much. I'll have to make an adjustment. Alright, so that was pretty good, just coasting down the hill. It felt smooth, didn't feel all that bumpy, because we are on a newly paved road, so part of that's understandable. I'm not sure what this car is doing, so I don't know what I need to do. Hey. Alright, going up this hill was not that tough. All my bikes can make it up that hill without much of a trouble. When I'm pulling my dog, it's a little bit tougher. But without pulling a dog, they all seem to be about the same. These tires are not the knobby tires, so they're a bit quieter on the road. And based on my type of driving, which is usually on gravel or hard-packed dirt, these tires should be perfectly fine. If I went mountain bike riding, they probably would not be. But I don't go mountain bike riding anymore. And if I do decide to go, I still got my other bikes that have the knobby tires on them. Now, temperature is around 40 degrees, so not too bad, not compared to some of my other days. And the wind is calmer. Being calmer is not the same as non-existent, so it's still a bit cold. I've ridden this bike about a mile so far, and during that mile, I found out that it is a pretty smooth ride, so that's good. I handled minor trails, because I had a little minor trail to get here. It was just fine. The only thing I noticed that a little bit irritating is that little tiny rocks that are in the road fly up and hit the metal fenders every now and then. Well, when I'm in an area that has a lot of little rocks, anyway. That's kind of irritating because you get these little ping, 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 pings. I think I need to adjust my seat to be a little bit better. I feel like I'm leaning forward and I don't want to be leaning forward. I'm probably going to be slightly quieter on this ride because it's my maiden voyage and I'm trying to figure out what's going on with the bike. I'm doing a lot of thinking as I'm driving, so I'll try to talk, but I may not talk as much as normal. Yeah, I think I'll take a fairly short trip because I don't know what the video is going to look like. And I gotta get used to this bike a little bit better. This bike does not have doesn't seem like it turns left and right as easy as I wish it would. Because of that, I think that maybe it's more dangerous for me during this time that I'm trying to learn. Like I might not dodge something like I should. Yeah, one of the things I find out over the years as I try out different bikes is that my first bike, the Abaton Adventure, has been the best bike. No competition even. It's just so much better than the rest. Of course, I've ridden the most miles on it, but so that might make me more biased. Maybe I'll get better after I ride this bike for a while or the other one. But right now, it's pretty definite. The last video that had to do with the California law changes, I saw that a lot of people have videos about that. However, nobody has the same take that I have. So if you really wanted to find out about the law, really learn the consequences of the law, my video is better than anybody else's I've seen. And I've seen maybe 20 of them since I put mine out, seeing what they were doing. And nobody has the same take. I mean, nobody has the same take that I do on it. So that make me wrong? I guess a lot of people would think so. But time's going to tell how that law actually affects people in California. They currently have a lot more issues than worrying about e-bikes, though. Yeah, so you might have heard the rocks hit my metal fender just then. I also don't like this mirror that I got. This is an electric mirror. I'm just not happy with it. Hey there. Now, that's the first person I've seen riding a electric bike since I've been doing this. I ran into a couple more bike riders, but not electric bike riders. I came down here because I wanted to test out the U-turn abilities of this. Yeah, it's a little bit harder, a little bit stiffer, not as much control. Man, I hope I get used to this. I'm gonna end up having a wreck because I can't turn soon enough, or I can't make adjustments as soon as I need to. One of the things I want to find out about this bike is how it handles certain hills and what do I have to do. Like this hill here, I almost always move up to 2. And it looks like I need to do it again with this one too. Although this 2 doesn't seem to be helping much. Interesting. Let's try 3. Yeah, 3 wasn't helping much. I'm on throttle now, which is I'll have to look at that and find out what's going on. Yeah, that's the problem with a new bike is that you got adjustments you need to make to it. I'm so irritated with this mirror. This mirror is terrible. mirror I got with the Adventure was very good. So I think I'll try to get another one like that one. This mirror is from the electric accessory list. Well, that felt like my foot was touching the ground slightly. Didn't know my feet were going to be that close. Now, one thing I found out is that I got to step through so that I could get on the bike easier. It turns out the step through is not easier for me. That's actually harder. I do better swinging my leg over, even on this bike. Now, I'm figuring that maybe it has something to do with getting used to. And it might have something to do with getting used to. Just getting used to the new differences. But it also might be, for my condition, it's just harder. Certainly feels harder. I have to put too much pressure on my leg for too long to try to stick my foot through, because I can't just pick it up and put it through. I have to pick it up and lean and struggle to get it through the center. It's just a bit too high for me to do easily. And therefore it turns out that it's easier just to put my foot on the pedal and swing my other leg over. I guess it's going to be different for different people. I have knee issues, which a lot of people 70s have knee issues, but I guess that's the reason, is that my knee is objecting to it somehow or another. Well, I mean, it definitely is objecting to it because I can't pick it up and lean back on it, then start twisting my knee a little bit. So, but I'm hoping that's just me needing to learn a new way to get on. I mean, I've only gotten on it a couple of times, so I almost fell off trying to get off of it. I mean, I was stopped, and I was trying to get off of it, and I just almost flipped over. The bike's kind of heavy, so if it starts trying to flip over, it's hard to stop it also. It's just going to want to go because it weighs like 120 pounds. I hate this mirror. I know I told y'all this before, but it has not come into favor. I still hate it. Like not even having a mirror. It's kind of worthless. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is follow a path that I had taken before when my camera did not work, my main camera. I had my dog camera worked, but the main camera didn't work. Today I don't have a dog camera because I don't have the dog with me. But I plan to take the same route. Good morning, my dogs. So hopefully today will be a good trip. It's going to be somewhat dangerous in the fact that I'll be on the road part of the time. That's the reason I kind of hate this mirror, because I'd like for a mirror to work so I can actually see if it's okay to switch lanes and what's coming up behind me. But this one doesn't let me know those things. So, kind of disappointing. It's been cold for quite a few days now. So I haven't done anything bike related in 3-4 days because of the cold. So, as long as it continues to stay cold, I wasn't able to get out. I didn't fix my mirror, I didn't fix my seat. So my seat's still not the way I like it, and my mirror is not the one I want. I gotta switch mirrors. This mirror is not gonna get any better. This is as good as it can get, and it's just not good for me. I'm sure lots of people like it. None of those people are me. Now, what my plan will be is to get out and onto this main street up here, which is probably going to be very crowded. Today is basically the only day that I won't be able to go riding for about a week. So I had to get out today. It's 50 today, and starting tomorrow, the high temperature is going to be 36. And that's the high temperature. So, not overall, it's not going to be extremely good. Oh, I'm sorry, guy. Yeah, it was pulling stuff, and so here I want to try to cross over. This is the way I normally go here, is I cross over. I don't get on the street, at least until I get on the other side over there. Finally. Now I can't see any of the cars coming because of the stupid mirror. So I don't know what's safe and what's not safe. Overall, I don't like this at all. See if I can't get out on the road and find out what's going on. All right, we did not so bad once we got started. Yeah, we'll get up to our 28 miles per hour speed as we get on this next road. It's not a very dangerous road, but the speed limit's like 30 or maybe 35. So we can go close to the speed limit, and that usually keeps me from having too many cars behind me, maybe one or two, but not 6 or 7. Yeah, here's the speed limit, it says it's 30. So we can get fairly close to the speed limit. Yeah, we were going downhill and got up to only 25, so yeah, not that fast. And now I got some cars behind me, which was expected. I can go a little bit faster when I go down hills. I go a little faster going this way than I do the other way. All right, 28 now. Oh, we got up to 32 down there. I was just coasting. I wasn't pedaling or throttling or anything, just coasting up to 32. Alright, so let's see how this is going to be. Looks like I can go. Now, I've been this route twice now, so I know a little bit about the route, but not a whole lot. We're going uphill right now, so it's a little harder going 19. Not a big hill though, but still, it's a hill. Can't get up to 28 going up a hill. Now, I believe that wasn't my way. This is my way right here. So let's get out of here. Now, my video that I put out that on California new laws, I've noticed that several people have put out videos and on it, so this seems to be a hot topic. One of the things that seems to be a possibility for this year is that other western states in the United States will follow suit. I don't think it'll come to the eastern part of the United States. So if you're east of the Mississippi, you're probably safe unless you're in New York. Now, in New York, I don't think they have anything going on that has to do with changing what a class 1, 2, or 3 e-bike is, but they do have a potential to pass this year a requirement that you register your e-bike. Even though it's a class 1, 2, or 3, New York looks like they're going to require them to be registered. Their reasoning giving is that if you run over somebody, they want to be able to find you in case you got up and took off. So I don't know if that's overly reasonable, but that's what they're telling us. Hey. So since I don't live in New York City, I think it's just a city, or west of the Mississippi, and I don't actually plan to take any trips this year west of the Mississippi, I don't think any of these laws are going to affect me. I might go to California, but it's beginning to look like if I do go to California, I won't be bringing my e-bikes, because I think they're all illegal. Yeah, see, it looks like there's nobody here. Let's get to full speed. We're going to be on this road all the way until we almost get to the trail that I plan to take. So I'm in South Carolina, and our class 1, 2, and 3 are still going to be the same. I'm still going to be able to ride on the sidewalks. I'm still going to be able to take the trails. I'll still be able to get on the bike lanes if you ever find one. They're kind of rare in this state. Although downtown Columbia has a few bike trails, and they're beginning to mark them a little bit better. But that's only a few block area that's related to the school. I do have a car behind me, which is unfortunate, but I'm going like 24, 25, so I'm going plenty fast, for me anyway. It decided to pass, which is, I was happy. Yeah, most of the time on this street here, I'm going 25. I'm going downhill now, so I can probably go a little bit faster. I might be able to get to 30 or so. But I don't like the faster speeds, so I probably won't go 30, or at least not for long. Yeah, we're no longer on yeah, this is a roundabout that's interesting. Wow, the wind's right in my face. Strong wind, probably 20 miles per hour, 25. Anyway, I'm going downhill and only going 20. Strong wind. Got a little break in the wind there. I think, I'm not sure, but right now, based on what I understand, the New York law, I'm pretty sure I'd rather have that law than California's law. But I'm not sure what all the New York law is going to tell. It's going to tell you register, but is it going to also tell that you got to have insurance? It might, because one of the reasons they claim is they want insurance in case you hit somebody or run over somebody. I also heard some talk about the weight of an e-bike. Oh, drats, fell there. All right, so if I want to walk, I need to step through. Yeah, I have a little bit of trouble stepping through this bike. Let's try it again. There we go. Good step through. All right. Let's go. The problem I had there was that I was looking down to shift gears and I got too close to the curb. So that's totally my fault. Well, I made it like 2 years without wrecking, so, yeah, that ended. That streak. That wasn't too bad of a fall, though. I landed on my hands and my knee. And my knee feels okay right this second. And my hands, I have my gloves on, so they didn't get scraped up any. And I didn't see any damage to the bike. And I don't feel any damage, so I think we're okay there. I believe where I want to go is down this street. Although I could be wrong. So what I want to do is right here, there is a crosswalk area. Guess I'll go this way. Okay, so this is one of the routes that I can go on. There's a way to get out. Now, the last couple of times I went here, I ended up traveling down this way for quite some time. I have to remember these things here. That's a good way out there. Now, this being wet, I wasn't sure how bad this might be, but it seems to be going pretty good. I mean, as far as there's no puddles so far. Oh yeah, there's a tunnel up here I probably can't take. So I probably will have to exit if I can. Let's see how we go when we get to the tunnel. It goes underneath the road. Wonder if I could leave right here. Let's wait. Maybe it won't be bad. Yep, definitely bad. So, I guess we'll leave here. All right, so we'll end up taking the route home now. All right. Whoa. Thought for a second that guy was going to pull out in front of me. Now, I'm not sure what y'all can see when I'm pedaling and heading down the road or not, but I am not throttling. I don't throttle when I'm driving along. So this is all me pedaling and getting assists from the motor. So I'm pedaling. See, that car is going to wait. Yay. Thank you. All right, let's see how we go around here. wind's strong here. Thought I should be going with the wind, but it's still very strong. So maybe I'm not. All right, so I think this is my turnoff. Oh, this is not my turnoff. Where's the turnoff on this thing? Oh yeah, that looks like the right name. I did the same thing as far as looking down to switch lanes. I gotta learn how to do that without looking. All right, so this is a street I recognize. There's something about this bike that doesn't quite work correctly. Besides, it has a tendency to want to go to the right. I don't know how much of that is me versus how much of it is a bike. I never noticed it in the Abaton that I have. So I think it's this bike. This ride is a pretty smooth ride though. I like it. And the takeoff speeds are halfway decent. I didn't have to use throttle then. That's just pedaling. Getting assist from pedaling. Alright, gonna turn here. Alright. Yeah, y'all see what I just did? The exact same thing, all the way to the far lane on a right turn. So maybe that's me or it's the bike. Like I didn't do this on my other bike. I'm just going to have to figure that out. Maybe taking some test drives, see if there's something off with the bike. It wants to pull to the right. All right, yeah. I got something wrong with my chain, I believe. It needs to be tightened or something. It doesn't seem to be working as well as I would like. Coasting downhill is fun. Alright, let's go down this. This is going to be a little scary. Okay, we're going by the Costco on my right there. So I'm going to turn right here and stay on the highway, which I don't normally do. I usually stay on the sidewalk. Careful, truck, don't pull in front of me. All you people behave yourselves. I don't have but just a little bit further to go. I plan to turn left up here with the street light. So we're going across the interstate right now. We're above it. So getting ready for the turning lane, and I'm planning to turn into the neighborhood here, taking the light, so it should be safe. Although I feel unsafe a lot of times this ride. Not sure how long we'll have to wait here before we get a nice clear path to freedom. Freedom is a neighborhood. That looks like it's clearing up. Yay. You notice I used the throttle right at the very beginning and then stopped. Lots of scary stuff. All right, so hopefully I won't have any more wrecks for another 2 years. Get a little bit better pedaling here. Oh well, next time I'll be traveling on my other bike, pulling my dog. But yeah, that's going to be a week away before the temperature gets below freezing, or above freezing. I guess it'll be below. So I'll see everybody later. Like and subscribe. The potential to get to 1,000 exists. Some days it exists, some days it's less. So, like and subscribe. At least subscribe. Maybe I'll make 1,000. Don't know how long I can keep 1,000 though, but if I get there, that'll be something. I can at least say I got there.